Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your reading for May 8th through the 14th. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Capricorn. Keep in mind it's a general message though. It's not a personal message meant for just one person, so it's not going to resonate with all of you, or maybe only parts of it will. Things can be opposite and in reverse, and timing and the energy can be fluid because it's general. If you want a message to resonate with you 100%, book a private reading with me. My email is in the description below and some preliminary pricing. I am pretty booked up through into next week, but I do have some slots available. Message me and I'll get you in my schedule. If you're a cross watcher, you're welcome to view the message as well, but I will can only read it from the point of view of one zodiac sign, so I will be reading from the point of view of Capricorn. If you're of another zodiac sign in a relationship of some kind with a Capricorn, swap the roles and that might help it make more sense. If you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Capricorn, while shuffling the deck, what flipped out for you was the Chariot. The challenge is the Hierophant in reverse. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Taurus. I do have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, feminine energy showing up. So you want to be determined. You know that you have to be accountable for where you're going here. You want victory. You want success. You want forward motion. You may even want to travel, coming and going. You know that you have to know exactly where you're going and you have to balance everything out. The Chariot is a, sorry, horse today. The Chariot is a strong energy to control. You know you can't fall asleep at the wheel here. And you really want victory and success and forward motion, moving towards a situation or moving on from it or a person. The challenge is the Hierophant in reverse. So are you taking the modest, pious approach? Have you really learned a lesson? Are you clinging to old ways, or is your person? The Hierophant can be a counselor and a spiritual healer or advisor. This is also the marriage card and a card of pretty serious commitment and self-embetterment. Someone in the situation might want a divorce or want an unconventional relationship of some kind. Also, you don't someone might not want to hear it from friends or family either. You don't want anybody telling you what to do, or this person doesn't. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got this Queen of Swords. So you or someone involved could be angry or feeling like you can't come up with a good solution. Someone in the situation can't have judgment that isn't biased. Boundaries haven't been clear. Someone's struggling with independence and directly communicating. Someone in the situation might even be cold-hearted. You might have come to someone for a solution and you didn't like what they had to say. That's possible. Spirit, do I need to shuffle this deck again for Capricorn? No. I just did see Judgment in reverse there. So Scorpio, Libra energy showing me that someone in the situation is really can't deal with Judgment Day, can't walk through that door, can't leave the past behind and have a death and a rebirth. Someone might be ignoring their best judgment or have a strong inner critic. Okay, let's see what comes out. Spirit, show me Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus of Capricorn, May 8th through the 14th. You see yourself as the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race, one foot in front of the other. I think you're a little stubborn right now, but I think you're trying to set up a good routine and just get the job done. He's hardworking. He's productive. He's conservative. How else does Capricorn see themselves right now in a situation? Yeah, Judgment in reverse. You're being a little stubborn here. I think that you feel like you are going to put one foot in front of the other and strike out on your own and try to do the right thing and work hard. I just heard do what you got to do, but you're having a hard time making a judgment call in this situation that feels right to you. Could be a Scorpio or a Libra involved. I think you're trying to face Judgment Day, but I think that you're having a hard time with that. How does Capricorn feel about a person in a situation this week? Three of Swords in reverse. You could have been involved in some kind of a love triangle, but not necessarily. You could be healing from communicable disease. You are focused on optimism and forgiveness. You're trying to release pain. There is a lot of negative self-talk with the Judgment in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. You might have broken up with this person or you're having a very hard time getting together and having a heart to heart that makes you feel good about this person. I don't think you want your heart broken anymore. And I think that there's some distrust and disharmony between you and a person. You're focused more on self-love. How else does Capricorn feel about a person right now? Ace of Wands. You want relationships that have growth potential. You might want to start something new. This person might be coming in saying, hey, let's start something new here, and that has a lot of growth potential and a lot of excitement and passion. And you might be saying, I don't know, I really need to take a conservative, grounded approach here. I can't be all emotional here in this situation with you. I don't know if this is the right judgment call for me. How does Capricorn view a person in focus? Eight of Swords. You seem to think that they see themselves as the victim, that they're refusing to see something, that there's a lot of negative thoughts for this person. You think that this person's all trapped in their head. King of Cups. You could have been dealing with a water sign. This person's not very expressive. They might seem as though they've turned their back on you. They seem like you think that they care about you. You could have even been married to this person. You think this person has feelings, but that they feel like tied up in something, like they're refusing to see something. This is a little bit of like karmic angst that comes out, or you're all trapped in your head about them and you really have feelings for them. How else does Capricorn view this person? Five of Wands. You want to give it a go, or you see this person as dealing with you, but I don't think they're showing you a lot of emotion, and there could be more than one person involved in this situation. There seems to be tension. This person might have like a battle of wills with you in some way, but that they're going to work it out. Like they're willing to face the change and the tension and the conflict and the loss. But they might have you might think that they've turned their back on the situation and they're all trapped in their head about it because it was a tense environment, and there might have been like flying monkeys or a lot of people involved in this situation. It seems to be a tense situation. But again, I think for some of you, you have a lot of love in your heart for this person, and there's some things you can't see. They're making you uncomfortable, but you still have feelings for them and you want to try it out. I don't know. We'll see what your actions are. What does Capricorn want to do? What action do they want to take? My birds are going crazy. The Lovers. Yeah, you want to try it out. You want to be this person's lover, or you want to have a relationship with them that's harmonious. Gemini here. But the Lovers has choices. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You want to make progress here. Slowly crawling out of this feeling of isolation, lonely, and worry. You might even be worried about finances. The Chariot, the Tower. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. You really want to move forward and blow this whole thing up. You feel the need to create a sudden shift. It will cause a lot of chaos, but it seems as though you're getting to where you wanted to have a harmonious relationship with them. You weren't really getting what you wanted. You thought you were making progress, and then something happened where there was an instant push forward right to the boom. That seems to be what you want to do. But someone thinks that three is a crowd, or you might feel as though you or this person feels like independence and alone time is more important, or someone's not going to do the love triangle. I see you someone's trying to move on from drama, the Hangman. A sacrifice needs to be made. Perspective needs to be gained. Enlightenment. And it's kind of on pause. Or it was. Okay, let's see what comes out for your person. Spirit, show me Capricorn's person, a person in focus for them. How do they see themselves in this situation? They see themselves as the Lovers. They see themselves as a person that wants maybe more than one lover or wants to have a lover in their life. They want harmony. They want love. They want a relationship where everyone's values line up. They could be a Gemini. They could be focused on a Gemini. But the lovers always, not necessarily though, the lovers has choices. This person also seems a little caught off guard and defensive, or they're willing to stand their ground in this situation. I want one more. How does this person also see themselves in this relationship? Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with another earth sign. I think that things are kind of at a standstill here, and they're going to be a little stubborn and conservative, and this person seems to want to fight for it and do the right thing. You guys are mirroring each other, but this is, we do what we have to do in a situation. Not great at expressing emotions, but hardworking, productive routine. Striking out on their own, though, a Knight is not committed yet. Interesting. Okay, how do they feel about Capricorn? How does this person feel about Capricorn? Seven of Cups. They're confused. They might have a lot of choices. They might do a little bit of fantasizing and wishful thinking. Or they're a little confused and they have a lot of options. Nine of Wands. They're still hanging in there, but they're guarded. It's a test of faith for them. They have boundaries. Love is a battlefield. How else does this person feel about Capricorn? Ace of Wands. Well, you guys are really mirroring each other. This person too, between the two of you is the potential for a lot of growth and inspiration and passion. But this person seems to be guarded. They have more than one choice. And I think they're trying to pick the right choice for themselves. They're not going to back down from a challenge either. They seem to feel a little caught off guard. And this guy in this deck always seems to have his nose turned up in the air a little bit. Like, I have to do the right thing. I have to put one foot in front of the other. Two of Pentacles is coming out. What do I do? What do I do? Trying it from two different ways, juggling maybe, trying to figure out what to do. There's still some confusion here. Okay. How does this person see Capricorn? Somebody might have juggled more than one person. How does this person view Capricorn? What is their opinion of Capricorn? What is their opinion of Capricorn? King of Wands. They think you're focused on a fire sign, maybe. They think that you want to be friends and a little more than that. They think you're very sexy and strong. They might want to be your King of Wands, or vice versa. They seem to think that you're a very powerful, strong person, or that kind of person's in your life. They see you also, they think that you're offering them a little cup of love here, maybe an apology, this little Pisces energy here, or that I notice that this Page of Cups is offering this King of Wands something and his back is kind of turned. A King of Wands usually knows that they can have a lot of people. They have a lot of confidence in themselves. They're very alpha. But they do think that you have a strong personality. And that you seem to want some attention from them emotionally. Somebody might have tried to apologize to someone else and the other person was like, whatever, I have more options. I don't know, it's weird. I sense multiple people involved here. How else does this person view Capricorn? They might think you're focused on somebody else. Four of Pentacles. They think you're kind of withholding from them. Well, actually, I think that they see you as holding on to something and refusing to let it go. But at the same time, when we do that, when we hang on to the past like that, we restrict our heart chakra. They might think you're holding all the purse strings too. Weird. This is a weird reading. Okay, what action does this person want to take towards Capricorn? Eight of Swords. Well, they feel all trapped in their head. There's something that they can't see because of all the negative thoughts they're having. It's a self-imposed restriction. It's a victim mentality. Ace of Swords. Their judgment's pretty clouded. They're rethinking the idea. They don't know they can have a breakthrough. The Star. This person could be focused on an Aquarius, or they're all trapped in their head about one. This person does want attention. They do wish on a star. This person wants healing. They want to feel positive and motivated and free. And they're all trapped in their head. Their judgment's clouded, though, and they can't seem to have a breakthrough. They might be in a process of healing from something because the Tower and the Star have come out. A big blowout, and then the Star comes after where we heal and we have a place of renewal. But we do this on our own. It has not manifested into this point. Someone is procrastinating, it's lacking progress, or someone won't let it come out in the 3D. Someone doesn't want to. Someone's holding back, maybe learning from failure. Okay, what's between Capricorn and this person? What's between Capricorn and this person? Ten of Cups. An ending that will produce harmony and contentment. Five of Cups. And just no longer focusing on the negative. Getting over, crying over spilled milk and personal setbacks. Queen of Swords in reverse. There could have been an air sign involved here. I still think that between the two of you, it was like it was stable, but then some stuff went down, some changes happened that were initially disappointing, but now they're just personal setbacks. And you're trying to forgive yourself and move on, or this person is. But with the Queen of Swords in reverse, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could have been in the mix, but not necessarily. One of you could have that in your chart or something, but someone's still pretty emotional and easily influenced by their emotions. And someone might have had to cut someone out or didn't really use the best discernment. Or someone wants this person cut out. Having a hard time with direct communication and having judgment that isn't biased at this point. And the Queen of Swords is a solution. You're getting over some stuff here, but there's been no solution really. Communication is not good. This Queen of Swords might have been bitchy even. But you seem to be trying to get over it. Okay, what are the blockages or the challenges? Justice. Someone could be married. A Libra could be a problem, or a karmic justice being served. And when justice comes, you have a choice to make, and you have to examine the cause and effect of everything. You have to be fair. You have to be balanced. You have to live by the letter of the law. You have to tell the truth, or justice will be served. Examining, weighing those odds, that cause and effect. There could be some kind of a legality between the two of you. But again, when justice comes, that's a problem. People have a hard time dealing with that feeling. What's fair? What's right? I think someone's married and that's a problem, or a Libra could be a problem, or seeing if I hear any more messages on it. You just have a choice to make. Six of Cups in reverse, haunted by the past, lacking in playfulness, knowing everybody needs to grow up. A forgiveness, a burnt bridge. What other blockages are here? Strength in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Leo that wasn't behaving their best. Or a problem is someone has not had strength of character. Someone is drained by this. Might even be hiding from the other person. Doesn't have the strength or the courage to face the other one or face the situation with strength and courage, and couldn't be diplomatic or persuasive and compassionate. Someone caved into feelings of inadequacy or their own desire and pride. impulsivity. Couldn't be the HR department in their own life here. Okay. What actions will take place between the 8th and the 14th of May, please, between Capricorn and their person? Okay, so you're going to weigh it out. What do I do? You're going to juggle this and try to figure out what to do. What else is Capricorn going to do? Two of Swords, yeah. You're trying to figure this out and you're going to be a bit avoidant because you're at an impasse and you have a difficult choice to make and you're trying to figure out what to do very practically in the 3D. You've got more Libra energy here. Lots of heavy for Libra, heavy for Leo and water sign energy here. And you just have a choice to make and you've just got to figure out what to do. I really see you trying to listen to your intuition and sort of block out emotion and figure out what's the practical approach here. What's their person going to do? What's Capricorn's person going to do? Well, they're playing it small at this point. They're not standing there waiting on the shore planning for a future with you. They're divesting to some degree. They lack confidence. They might be holding on to the past. If it's a long distance relationship, they're not a fan of that. They're feeling like their wings are clipped. They don't have a lot of foresight here. And they're just going to play it small. They're not standing there waiting. Or if they are, they're not very focused on what the future will look like at this point. What else is this person going to do? What else is this person going to do, please, Spirit? The High Priestess in reverse. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra. This person is feeling pretty disconnected from their own intuition. They might ghost you even, or really keep a secret from you. The High Priestess in reverse kind of feels some psychic pain, and sometimes she can even be promiscuous or a person that's impossible to catch. This person seems to need some space. You both seem to need some space. Got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there is love or potential for something new coming in. Show me the future moving into the middle and the end of the month. What's going to happen between these two? 3 cards, please. What will happen between these two? The Fool. Leaving the past behind, a new leap of faith, starting a new cycle with a beginner's mindset. Page of Swords in reverse. Communication won't be great. Someone's not really thinking of new ways to communicate here. And if there is any communication, self-expression is a problem. There'll be kind of all talk, no action. If there is any communication or action, it will not be done with a lot of proper information, and it could be haphazard and hasty even. I think someone's just trying to do a clean slate and they're not really curious or interested. They can't think of a new way to communicate effectively. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. I think you or this person will just totally, yeah, Ten of Swords. This is going to hurt, okay? I know that you or someone in this situation is trying to come up with a transcended ending that will bring harmony and peace, and happiness and blissful partnership here and a lot of alignment. But it's going to hurt. It's always darkest before the dawn. Whatever's happening between you and this person will result in a painful ending or even a sense of loss or crisis or betrayal. It just feels that way. Try to face the situation with strength of character. You seem to be really being practical here. You seem to be being practical here, Capricorn. You're trying to figure out a logistical solution to this. You're just not sure what to do. In the meantime, your person is divesting, pulling back. They might even, sort of withhold things from or hide. They seem to need some alone time before they can figure out where this is going to go. Honestly, what I see happening here, either you or this person will just be like, this isn't worth it. There's gossip and shit talking. Somebody might have a fiery little meltdown, or possibly if there is any exploration and study, but ultimately someone just wants a beginner's mindset and wants to start a clean slate and start anew. King of Wands, fiery, independent person, here, this King of Wands, who really has grand visions, worn down, and lots of choices. Someone will act as if and won't be great with communication. Someone will hold their head high and have a lot of pride and think everything is just fine, I think. But there is stress and anxiety around it. They're pulling back. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Capricorn, that's your reading for the 8th through the 14th or 15th. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it helps you. I've been reading a lot for Capricorn lately. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I really love your sign. I know that sometimes you guys struggle in love, but I love Capricorn. I think without Capricorn, we'd all just float off the planet. So I wish you guys all the best of luck this week in life and love. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Capricorn. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.